welcome back to the Wrestling Newsroom. I'm your host, All Things Wrestling, and today we're going to be looking at all the wrestling news from Sunday. We start with an update on Luke Harper. According to Dave Meltzer, he's recovering from a recent wrist surgery. So he will be resting up and hopefully be back with the company very, very soon. Get better soon, Luke Harper. We miss you. Need you and Rowan to get back and start dominating the SmackDown tag team again, please. And then while appearing on WGN News, CM Punk revealed what it would take for him to return to WWE. He said, a time machine. I find that quite amusing. Thank you, CM Punk. You made me laugh a little bit there. Then we go to Dave Meltzer commenting on the heat on Nia Jax. Nia, I don't know. I really know what to say about Nia. There's heat on Nia, yeah. I mean, if she's never hurt anyone before an accident happened, it's one thing, but it's not. It's not an isolated incident. You know, honest to God, the most dangerous thing on that Raw show was the perpetration by Brock Lesnar, not Jax. But, you know, it didn't end up with an injury. Having said that, that's not a defence of Nia. It's too many people, you know. She's big, and when you throw with that weight of punches and, you know, you don't want to look soft, it's tough. I mean, big guys in pro wrestling have the same problem. Either they throw stuff that looks really weak and soft, or sometimes they hurt people because they're so big and strong. I mean, that's part of it, but you have to work safer. Chris Jericho has weighed in on this little situation, saying, if you see the punch she took, oh my gosh, it didn't look like a potato. It looked like a legitimate, deliberate punch to the face. But whatever, we'll hold off on judgment of that. So Chris Jericho thinks she did a stiff, unsafe, looked like deliberate punch. That's coming from Chris Jericho, Jesus. But one person is calling out the critics. WCW star, former, obviously, because the company's dead, Disco Inferno. Unsafe wrestlers get this is awesome chance from fans until someone gets hurt. Then those same fans go on social media to bury the wrestler for being unsafe. Yeah, kinda. I don't know. It's a tough situation. We'll just have to keep waiting and seeing. Then, just a quick who's been released from what company news. Former X Division champion Trevor Lee has been released from Impact Wrestling. Or should I say, left Impact Wrestling. So he is now a free agent, but there's a lot of interest from WWE to bring him into the NXT brand. They announced their new signings on January, so be expected to hear if he has joined the company in January. We then have news of Enzo Amore. Yeah! He was kicked off a plane on Thursday en route to Los Angeles from New York. He was allegedly vaping on the plane and did not stop when asked by flight attendants. It's unknown at this time if any legal action will be taken against Enzo. He has a statement. To TMZ, he denied he was the one vaping and said he didn't want to snitch on the person who it was. I don't think when you're asked to stop by flight attendants, they're going to get the wrong person. But that's just my opinion. Let's just leave him alone today because I've got much more controversial stories to cover. But we'll wait. Triple H comments on his recent pectoral surgery. I had surgery a week ago yesterday, probably a couple of days now, since this post has been up. Everything is feeling good. I'm using an immobilizer now. On the road to recovery, it's just rehab. I will be back. It does not stop this machine from rolling on. It's back to business as usual. He says he'll be heading to Los Angeles tomorrow, which would now have been yesterday, to be doing preparations for what will be a very exciting NXT. So yeah, I can tell you for a fact after watching it was amazing. He did do a live stream, but I have not watched that on Facebook. So if you wanted to see what he looks like, go to whatever Facebook page he live streams off. Then Rob Van Dam commented on his status with WWE. I know that my fans want to see me back in WWE. To that, I can say it's good to be wanted. I can tell you that I enjoy my days off a lot more than my days on, but I appreciate the fans because it's of them I have the life I have. So thank you to the fans. I know they're going to stick with me for life. Never say never. I'd love to see you back one day. Now, let's get into the very controversial story A Twitter user known as Kenzie Click Kid is claiming on social media that former WWE star James Ellsworth sent her nude photos on Snapchat. Why is this an issue? Because the girl in question is 16 years old, and to any law, you have to be 18 to send and receive pornographic video and photos. So yes, this is breaking the law in every way, shape and form. Oh, James Ellsworth. He has obviously denied it. She put up pictures of Ellsworth with his Snapchats. Obviously, he wasn't fully nude in them. She then put up another post saying, for Ellsworth news, cause at point I don't give a fuck. Multiple people have hit me up, including wrestlers, saying how he tried to get with fans and wrestlers 24/7. She did blank out the woman in the post, so we don't know who it is. Hey love, saw your tweets and wanted to check in with you. Us women wrestlers have had very uncomfortable experiences with Ellsworth, so hearing that he sent news, especially if you didn't ask for them, is unsettling. And then she asked, do you mind if I use this for proof? He is weird, I'll blur out your info. That was the last. You can't read anything else in it. Obviously, she gave out another statement saying, he's a celebrity, obviously he's going to bring his attorney into this, but my family and I are considering pressing charges. She did give a new story to how it happened. She met him at an indie show. Obviously, she was a big fan of him, asked him to follow her on Twitter, which he did, and then he direct messaged her saying, can I have your Snapchat? So she gave him her Snapchat, he added her, and then he sent her the nude photos in question. She did give out links to the nude photos, blurred them out obviously, but I've seen what the alleged, some of the alleged stuff is, and it's very deeply disturbing if it is true and it is James Ellsworth. It really is weird. Honestly. So yes, it is very, very disturbing. And one more update on James Ellsworth, because there's no proper news as of anything else now. Just there's an allegation, she showed proof, and then just going to decide whether to press charges. Grimm's Toy Show, who has had James Ellsworth on their show a lot in the past, put out a statement saying, guys, thank you for your concern. Be assured we feel the same way. We will no longer have Ellsworth as part of our YouTube show. So yeah, they have let go Ellsworth because nobody needs this controversy. Matt Hardy, of all people, have put kind of like a statement towards him but not mentioning him, saying in 2018 everyone is much more accountable for their actions and decisions making, especially online. It takes seconds to make a decision that could take years to recover from. So yes, that is that story. I'll keep you informed of any and all updates. I just hope the victim in this story is okay. I may have mentioned to Twitter, please do not go and send her abuse. Because she doesn't deserve that. At this point, innocent until proven guilty from James Ellsworth's point of view, but the victim is also a victim in this situation. A lot of people just kind of throw hate towards these kind of victims, and if it is all true, which I'm praying to God it is, it's a sickening, disgusting situation, and I just hope everything gets resolved, the proper punishments are handed out to the correct people, and it just all gets resolved. But yes, let's move on to David Arquette. Let's move on. That's a great thing to move on to. He lost a death match to Nick Cage in an LA Confidential in Los Angeles on Friday night. He just said his death matches aren't his thing, but he did look pretty decent in it. I'm not gonna lie, he didn't look too bad. So at least he didn't win the title, but good. Just a couple more stories. WWE is now advertising a 1-hour Starcade broadcast on the WWE Network at the start time of 8 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, 25th of November. It's taking place Saturday, 24th in Cincinnati. The scheduled matches are Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins in a street fight for the WWE Intercontinental title, Rey Mysterio Shinsuke Nakamura US title, New Day Bar for the tag titles, AJ Samoa Joe in a steel cage, Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin, Finn Balor, Drew McIntyre, Rusev and Miz, and Elias will perform a special concert with WWE Hall of Famer Ric Flair. That sounds like a pretty damn decent show. I imagine we won't get all of that in a 1-hour show, because I don't imagine they're going to try and make all the matches like 5 minutes. But yeah, sounds pretty decent. I like how Starcade's coming back. And then Heath Slater ranted on the fact he's not on Survivor Series. He said, 2 years ago, captain of the team WWE SmackDown, this Sunday Survivor Series, nothing. I can't even get a down spot on the team, only up from here. Hashtag WWE pay-per-view Survivor Series, book me, dangerously underrated, got kids, I need to feed, damn. And he went, I'm frustrated as hell, just wanted to be a part of Survivor Series, damn it, come on WWE, let me entertain the people, dangerously underrated. Thanks for the pick, ready to hit someone, WWE, I got kids. Showed a picture of the team like 2 years ago. Damn. Come on. Just put him on the show. And now we have, to end on a very horrible story, Jim Ross posted a picture on Twitter. I will show you the picture now. Warning, it's very graphic. That is Jim Ross. I know. He took a bad bump last night. The concrete went over. Still going to OU football tonight. Hashtag Boomer Sooner. You just had a lot of wrestlers wishing him well. But the main reason I'm talking about this, one, I want to wish JR a healthy and happy recovery. Please get better soon, mate. That does look very nasty. And two is Sabu's responses from Natalya, who went, oh no, get well soon, JR. And he responded with, fuck him, you shall see what he say behind your back. He is two-faced bitch, don't trust him. Brent knows. He is three-faced arsehole. I'm sorry, but the funniest thing about that is his fucking English. Who the hell is Brent? Hashtag who is Brent? But yes, a lot of people responded to Sabu's comment saying, this guy JR is universally loved by everybody, so what the hell is your problem? Which I'm going to say, what the hell is your problem? I don't know. Crazy. But yeah, get well soon, JR. Please. Now, as always, if you have enjoyed this newsroom, please give this video a like. Please support me on Patreon. Link in the description below. Subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you later. Bye.